In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain. Get in the rows.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir. We're
Officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. As days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 3D1, right?
Yes.
Got it. Nailed it.
All right. Happy New Year.
Okay.
I'm your host, Boog Nice. Got my boys with me, Pan Cheesy, D Walt. I think Rick Dom should be joining us here shortly.
No.
No, he's on a family voyage today.
Got it. Okay, all right, we in. We triple threat right here. We want to tap in to let you guys know what we got going on next week and just briefly chop it up and talk about the new year here with you for 45 minutes to an hour or so. So how you guys doing? How was your year? Have you been on here since the new year? We had one show in the new year, right?
Yes.
We did our top 10s.
Oh, top 10. Right.
And I do believe we wished everybody a happy new year. So I am going to invoke Larry David's rules of no more wishing anybody a happy new year. We have passed the happy new year threshold.
Okay.
It's over.
It's over.
mean,
See y'all in 27.
Technically, we should have to the 15th, but it's all good.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch more Curb, brother. 3 days max, and we out. Like, nah.
That's it. No more Happy New Year's, huh?
Nah. If I ain't see you, I ain't see you.
All right, damn. So we had our first week, I guess, into the new year already now. How has it been for you guys? What you guys have been up to? What's on the agenda? What happened this past week? Anything of note?
Nothing crazy for me. Yeah, nothing.
This was my first week back to work, so that was fun. Got to bury myself out of a bunch of emails that were on auto reply while I was out of the office, and happy to be back. Yay. Good times.
Cool.
How about you? Anything cool on you and I spoke the other day, and I know that you got something big on the horizon.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Wonderful.
All the excitement got sucked out of the room.
Yeah, so I'm actually working on a video where I'll talk about this, I guess, a little bit more. But as most of you know, I had a surgery in October on my left elbow hand, and I have to go back in on this coming Wednesday to do my right side. So this is going to be very depressing because I won't have the use of my favorite hand for a few weeks here. So I've just been trying to line up everything and do as much as I do before then. And I'll be on medical leave for a few weeks. Um, I won't stop us from podcasting, but I won't be able to really do too much in terms of like posing and displaying and stuff like that. So I have been trying to burn the midnight oil and do as much as I can, but before Wednesday. So yeah, that's gonna be my January. That'll be the rest of January for me, basically, just kind of sitting around healing up. So
Yeah.
not looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to it being a done deal. Like I said, we talked about this the other day. The whole like first surgery, I just been about the second surgery and how awful it's going to be, and mentally preparing myself for that. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Mm.
P, how about you? How was your week?
I went back to work as well, and it's been okay. It's pretty slow this time of year around for us, but like everything ramps up. Uh, Maybe like the last week of January, and it doesn't let up until June. So, so it's I'm enjoying what little quiet I have at work right now.
Mm-hmm. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you guys get anything good this week? Anybody do any hunting? Any orders, any pre-orders or anything come in?
I don't. What did I get? Oh, I did get something. Go ahead, P.
I paid for some pre-orders. Let's see. That Kong Studio, like, Xenoverse Vegito figures are coming out, but a lot of people aren't really too excited about those. Well, some people are excited, but a lot of people, it's getting some criticism around the community because, like, it's very, like, barrel-chested. It's like not the same, like, torso sculpt as some of the other ones. I'm gonna try and see if I can find pictures of it, but it's difficult at the time. But like, yeah, a lot of people are a little pressed because it's like way taller than some of the SHFs that are in the third party Kong line right now, and not only is it like way taller, but like his chest looks huge. It's huge. Like once I find a picture of it, you'll see. There's a picture of it right here. Hold on one second. I'll start sharing it with you guys. Give me one moment. Let's see. But I pre-ordered this, and then I pre-ordered one other thing that I'm actually like super excited for. I've been looking forward to it for a while, and it's been out in China for a little bit, but it finally made it like over here. So hold on. So this is the Vegito I'm talking about, the Mythos anime Vegito. Just looking at it here without any comparisons, it might look okay, but like his chest is just so wide. And
where is this from? Is this from what is that? Xenoverse? Is that
yeah, it's from Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but also like Dragon Ball Heroes, also, which is like it's like an arcade game that's been out in Japan for like 15 years, and you know when they just ran out. Is it what?
Is it a fighter?
No, it's like a card based game.
Okay.
And then your cards fight. It's just like a card game, but it's available in English now on like Switch, PS4, I think, and Xbox and stuff. It's called Dragon Ball Super Heroes World something. I can't remember, but it's a pretty fun game. But like this is where like all those characters come from, where like they're wearing like black jackets and stuff, and they have like the skirts and stuff. The character designs from that,
right?
What's up?
Is Shalat from there? Is that how you say his name?
Shalat is from Dragon Ball Legends, which is the mobile game that came out like 5 years ago. But this game is really cool. The designs from this game are super tight. So I didn't get this one. There's another one coming out. Let's see if I scroll down far enough. Probably.
Are you messing with that Goku AF?
The one that was just up there? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I got this one just because he comes with like the pants are different, and like the boots and like the armor and like the gloves. So the idea of this is like it's Vegito, but his clothes are fused between like Goku and Vegeta's clothes, so that's why his pants are this color, he has the boots. It's like, it's just whatever. I originally had all three, and like this is the first time I've ever just let my deposit just fucking roll off my back, dude. I don't care that I lost money on this. Like, I'm not spending $120 to get two figures that I don't really want. So so like I'm cool. So I got this, but not the two in the back. And then let's see. Yeah, these came in as well. The Cell Juniors. These are super rad. I don't have them yet, but they ship. They should be here by next Thursday. So by our next show, I'll have them.
But has Bandai not made these?
No, Bandai hasn't made Cell Juniors yet. They haven't like circled around back to Cell.
Back to Cell. Yeah.
But it looks like they're ramping up to do it. Based on the figures that we've been getting, like the new updates and stuff, like the new Goku is from the Cell games. It's called The Games Begins Goku, so they're getting around to Cell for sure.
Okay, how much was this 3-pack?
This 3-pack was $60, I think.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
But if you want to be screen accurate, you need fucking 7 of them, of course. I'm not with that. I'm not gonna get 9 just so I can have 7. I'm not that depraved. I'll live with $6
each isn't bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah, $60 for a 3-pack isn't bad.
It's not bad, not at all. But I'm not gonna spend, $180 versus $120 just so I can have one more.
Touche.
So I'm cool.
Touché. But I'm sure if you put the call out, you could find somebody who wants to bust down that last pack, that 3rd pack, because if you find some other like-minded collectors, there will be other people that are in that same predicament. And so then if you guys go in on that last one, that would be good.
Yeah, maybe. I was kind of hoping that like I could find somebody just selling one, but like, knowing just how fucking terrible the Dragon Ball selling community is, like they charge like $40 for one or something like that. I'm not about to do that.
Minimum of $30 charge off break. So
yeah, so I'm good with only having 6. I'm great. I am okay. What about you? What'd you get, Boog?
I got a little package from Brad actually, and I had a Cardiac in there and a couple of X-Men 97 figures. I got more. I had showed off the Garrick head on Instagram with the little kit bash that David has suggested with the Indiana Jones body.
What did you think?
It looks great. It looks like it's supposed to be.
Right? Like it stands out among other suited bodies as his like it was meant to be, right? Like it works.
Yeah, I saw some like customs and stuff like that where like people painted one of these bodies with a green suit and a yellow shirt and like had this whole formula or whatever, but like the brown suit looks really, really good. So I'm good. I'm good with this. I still only opened one Sentinel. I do have a display in mind that I'm really trying to flesh out before Wednesday too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I got Cardiac. I got Morph and Spider-Man 2099, the most recent retro carded Spider-Man. Nice. So yeah. That is a very good figure. Very good figure. I don't know if it would have changed anything in my top 10 had I had it in hand before, but it's good. It's very good. It's very nice.
Yeah, I haven't opened mine yet, but I did like the addition of the toe articulation, and on that new body, it looks really good. I saw somebody post online, and they had put off some pretty spectacular posing with him, so I'm excited.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of that. A lot of really nice posing with that figure. Was there any news that we needed to report on?
No, not that I can think of. Honestly,
I do know that. I think I mentioned this in the chat too. That there's supposed to be a live stream on Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
For Star Wars, I guess Black Series and Vintage. So we might see some new things there. Obviously, none of us are really that well versed in the Star Wars stuff, but I do know that they have been making some pretty decent innovations that they should have done like 10 years ago. But
Mm.
um,
I have a feeling no matter what it is, it'll be some clone troopers in the mix somehow, some
right, something. It'll be something that we've seen before for sure.
every
But
time. Is it just Star Wars stuff in this live stream?
yeah, it's all Star Wars as far as I remember seeing the little post about it. Um, Other Hasbro news this week. I know that the Colossus and Kitty 2-pack went up for pre-order, right?
Yes, it did.
And I'm
I'm always bummed when that stuff is not on Amazon. I don't know why. Amazon is just like my go-to for pre-orders typically,
mm,
but I did go ahead and order it on Pulse.
yeah. Sometimes I'll order it on two places, either Amazon and Pulse or Amazon and BBTS, and just see which one is ready to ship first and stick with that one basically.
Mm.
As of I don't know, like the past like couple of years, BBTS has been ahead of the pack a lot of times, at least for me.
In terms of converting and stuff getting to you.
Yeah, getting it first, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I
Um,
I use BBTS always as kind of like my backup just in case. Like they are the
mhm.
ones that I have all of my second round of Storm Arena stuff pre-ordered through.
Oh, I
So
did get a couple of these. I mentioned this in the chat, and I'll be talking about this in the video in more depth. But I did get some of these little figures from the wrestling figure like background characters.
Oh, cool.
yeah, like the NPC.
Yeah, basically little NPCs.
Yeah.
The kids are cool. The kids are definitely worth a purchase.
Yeah. I never got around to ordering the police officers. Did you get did you get that one too?
No, but I got the kids, and I got one of the like nerd looking dudes, which looks very odd. Um, but like I said, kids definitely be fudged across different lines and stuff like that. My only issue with them is the upper torso articulation is just it's just it's loose. It doesn't hold any one position.
Oh man,
Oh,
So
that's rough.
can you
yeah,
heat and pop and then add like some Loctite or something to them to
I
even
feel
work?
like I want to do that, but I also feel like this should be a wrap if I heat and pop this shit too. I don't know. I'm not confident in the quality here.
Yeah, you end up
But
creating more problems for them by trying to dismantle them.
I do want to take it apart, but it's my only one, and I don't want it to break. This was a gift too. Shout out to Jen Yamada X. Shout out to Joseph. He sent me these.
Oh, nice.
Uh, yeah. What else is going on? What else is coming up? And what are we anticipating right now? What's one thing that you anticipate in the new year that you're
In
looking forward to
of what?
in terms of figures, in terms of things that's coming out?
Um, shit, I don't know. I feel like everything and nothing at the same time. It looks like y'all won't care about this, but it looks like the next member of Fans Toys third party Transformers Devastator is coming out soon. I think this
Mm.
is number 3 or 4. I've lost count.
How many different Devastators have we gotten from third
Third
parties
party?
by now? Yeah.
I can say just off the top of my head, at least 4,
Mm.
maybe 5, because multiple companies will make them. And even now, there are 3. Even now, there are 3 companies that are putting out a newer one: X Transbots, MMC, Mastermind Creations, and Fans Toys. So it's crazy.
Hmm.
Um,
So this new one that's people are trying to complete right now. What's the scale of that?
Same. This is like the new masterpiece scale. All 3 of them are like in a masterpiece scale. So this is it sucks because I think this is like the 4th one that I've purchased myself. So I the fourth one that I've replaced because I don't like have all of them. But every time one comes out, I'll like get that one, and then when the next newest one comes out, I'll sell that and replace it with whatever the next hot new one is. And so
Got it.
yeah, but this is Fans Toys' third combiner, and so far everything is looking good. So we'll see.
Well, how many is it going to be for Devastator? 7?
Devastator is 6.
6.
And each one is 210, between 210 and 195 per member.
Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. But so far, we'll see.
Crazy.
Hopefully they don't do anything crazy like they did with the last 2 members of Superion and what's the dude's name? Minosaur, where the last character comes with all the combiner parts, and then that one is so
I remember you mentioned that.
Yeah, so far everyone has been 195, 210. Real quick before I forget,
that's $1,200, man.
Oh, don't say that part out loud. That's why I just say they're 190 to 200 per. But the thing that's killer is that's pretty much on par for how much each character is each time a company makes one of these. I would say they're like 150 to 200 each. And so this is like I said, my 4th time circling back and getting a new Devastator.
What's your go-to for something like that in terms of displaying it? Completely combined or
combined?
Always. Okay.
Yeah, combined. It's just I'm not one of those people. If I didn't collect other lines and I only did Transformers and I only did third-party stuff, I would double down, and then I would have one displayed in like robot mode and then another displayed in combined. A lot of people that only do Transformers do that. Some people that are like really, really crazy and have really, really deep pockets and they only collect Transformers or Transformers and something else will do 3 versions. Well, they'll do one in alt mode, like car, plane, whatever mode, one in robot mode, and then one in combined. I don't have the space or the depth.
That's nutty right there.
That is crazy. That's like $3,600 right there if you go that hard, and that's per team. So outside of that, in some more economically smart spaces, I did already renege on what it was that I said I was going to do, and I have still, for whatever reason, been going to Ross, even though Ross Con save your judgment. Even though Ross Con is very much over, I still pop in there from time to time. And so I stumbled on I accidentally started, I told y'all this earlier, put together the Jack's Pacific Simpsons main family. So, and I'm stopping there. I'm only going to do the main family because at Ross, they're like $6. And at Target right now, all the Simpsons stuff is 50% off. And so
I'm surprised you found most of the family at one time. That's pretty remarkable.
I literally, my brother, with no like intentionality, with no like setting out to do this, over 2 days, found the whole family for $6 each, $6.99 in their proper colors. Not even like setting out to do it, just out and about. And then I also got Krusty the Clown just because he was the only person outside of the family. Rick asked me if I was going to get Grandpa. I don't really have like an affinity for Grandpa, but if I see him, I'll get him. And
well, you got to get him.
I have this is one of those lines that if it's easy to like mess around and end up collecting all of these. So I really am trying to stand firm on just the main family, and that's it. And Ralph Wiggum will be the only other non-family person I get because he's my favorite Simpsons character.
What about his dad? Gotta get his dad.
No, see, look, that's how you fall into the trap. But something I didn't know and something I found today in Ross that I didn't even really know existed and that I wanted, but now I want the other two. They had these Super 7 Outcast, like little vinyl dudes. Bruh, I didn't even know this was a thing. And I love Outcast. And so I went to a Ross that had both of these today.
Unreal.
They had, and so what I found out is that they also have another set from AT Aliens, that album. And then they have another set from the I think it's like Hey Ya, like the Love Below Speaker Box album. So I don't know if those are at Ross. If you guys have seen those at Ross in the chat, holla at me and let me know. Because now, even if they're not at Ross, I want the other two to complete the set because I love Outkast.
Cool. Did you end up getting in those other Super 7 releases like ODB and
no, I was gonna circle back because I just respect the fact that Super 7 was doing hip hop figures. They did a ODB, they did a vinyl ODB, and they did a 6-inch ODB, and then they did Biggie. I didn't think the likeness on their Biggie looked like Biggie, but now that I have,
it was a little soft, but yeah.
But I may circle back and try to get those. They weren't high on the list, but I just respected it and I wanted to have them for the culture.
Yeah, we need somebody to actually do some really official, articulated hip hop figures, man.
Yeah. It is I remember there was a time when everybody was like bemoaning for NECA to do them because NECA was doing other musical artist figures.
Musical artists, yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's a market for it. If anyone, I think it may be cool if McFarlane were to pick that up. And if McFarlane were to do a line of like musical artists.
Oh man, the scale will be all over the fucking place, huh?
It would, but I know we would get a Janis Joplin with no shoes on. Like I'm confident.
Oh,
I am confident. Also today, I know y'all don't give a fuck about this line, but today I got the it was a good run day today. I picked up some stuff for a homeboy of mine, the newest wave of the McFarlane DC multiverse stuff. I picked up Zantana for him.
Oh, nice.
I picked up Professor Pig and one of the Legion of Superhero dudes. I don't know which one it is, but he's in like a purple suit. And then I got the one of the latest releases for Mosquitor for this Masters of the Universe line. And so I was really excited because this is the only one that they had on the shelf, and this is the last one that I needed from the.
You guys with the Mondo stuff that they had showed off at SDCC and
the new like 6-inch line.
Yeah.
It's cool. It looks cool. It's not for me. Like, do you have like properties that you like in like movie form or in cartoon form or comic form, but you don't necessarily need representation of those in like a figure form? That's where Master of the Universe 2000X falls for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it in the medium that it's in of being like an animated show, but not enough to jump out there and collect that line from Mondo. It looks good. It's a good representation.
Yeah, it looks real good.
Hold on. How did y'all pause so long on that? Y'all don't have any line or any IP that you like? Like you support the comic, the cartoon, the anime, but you do not buy the action figure representation?
Oh, I mean, I got plenty of stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing for me, basically. Like, I love what NECA has done with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, man. It's so vast and like it kind of rivals Marvel Legends a bit with the cartoon line. I guess it's the cartoon line. I don't know.
Yeah, just how widespread and just how deep they were able to go. Yeah,
I respect it. I like it, and those figures look really good in photographs and toy photography. So that's one thing. That's one TMNT for me for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
and how about you, Pete?
Same
Yeah, I
for me.
know. Like, what is one line? Give me something. What is a property that you like and you fuck with heavy, but you don't collect the figure representation of it?
I mean, I'm with Boog too. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's like that. A lot of McFarlane stuff for me, like DC stuff, Back to the Future stuff. That Back to the Future line was really awesome, but I just only got the Marty McFly, and I was like, I'm good.
Did you get the one that's at Ross? It's like in him in that like yellow suit from when he first lands, and they think he's like an alien or some shit.
No, I almost did. Well, I kind of wanted that one, but even then, like, I like it, but not so much. I feel like there's tons of properties for me. Like,
Yeah.
so when I was, it's so crazy because like I will, on Facebook they'll show you like your memories and like, and any platform will show you your memories. Not Instagram though. Interesting, but like
Which is wild because Instagram is supposed to be a picture-based thing. You would
yeah,
think they would
a
have
photo
that
book of memories exactly.
Yeah.
right.
But I will get memories of when I first got back like heavy into collecting in like the early 2010s, and like I was just buying fucking anything. Like there was nothing. It was like, oh, I like this, I'll buy it. And but like there's like now I would never. I don't know about never. But like I was buying like Adventure Time figures. I like Adventure Time, but like if they did a new line of Adventure Time stuff, I'd just get like Jake and Finn.
Yeah. And Finn.
But like I was getting like like that version of Finn where he's in the Jake suit, but he's like super buff and shit. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, but yeah, there's a ton of stuff like that. I feel like, yeah, One Piece and Naruto. I'll say, like, especially for like SHF, like they're putting out some of the best figures for these properties I've ever seen.
Yeah,
but like,
for sure.
But like with One Piece, I love and respect One Piece so much, but like I just know I'll never watch it. It's so crazy. Big shout out to Boy Show and a bunch of other people over the pandemic. They just sat down and they just powered through 1,000 plus chapters of One Piece, and they got through it in like a month. And I was like, that's sick. I, however, do not have the time for that.
Jesus, I can't. I think I've made it to like maybe episode 10 of One Piece, and I was exhausted. Like I was like, how? And you know what prompted it? It was watching the live One Piece. I was like, oh, maybe this is something I would want to check out. And I was beat down. I was like, I don't see how people do this.
At this point, I'm just waiting for the remake, and then I'll just start with the remake. Like,
I'll be on board.
Maybe,
but
yeah, like yeah, that basically any SHF anime lines, like My Hero Academia too. Like, I like My Hero Academia when like the first season was out, and like the manga was like a couple of dozen chapters after the first season. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'm so into this. Like I got all the Revoltech and stuff, but like this new SHF line, like I haven't gotten a single one, and like I'm cool. And like that Deku was like figure of the year for so many people.
Which one? The one where he was in the most current suit with the black lash or whatever that shit was called?
No, that's like a brand new one that hasn't come out yet. But like it's like his most current suit, but he doesn't have like
full cowling, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, he doesn't have like any of the like his powers, accessories, or anything. It's just like a normal ass, straight cut Deku. But
that's another show that I also like and never had an affinity to want to get the figures. You brought up Naruto, and since I'm watching Shippuden right now with my daughter, we are in the midst of the fourth Great War, whatever that shit's called.
Hell yeah, dude.
I finally made the decision. I was like, okay, I have to have some type of Naruto representation in my collection. And so I think the thing, even though Shikamaru is my favorite character, I do think I'm just going to get 3 of there's a new Naruto on the Shippuden Naruto with a new body through figure arts.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do 3 Narutos and do like the classic, like 2 of them helping him do the Rasengan pose, and that'll be my representation for Naruto in my collection.
I say
Even though
get
he's not-
Shikamaru too. Fuck it.
I mean, even no, you're like a walking fucking gateway
He's your
drug.
favorite character.
He
That
is
is your
my
favorite character.
But I've heard that the articulation and some of the stuff on these is sus on some of the older figure arts.
Well, Shikamaru's new. He's like within the last few
is he?
years. Yeah, he's
Oh,
new.
okay.
Hold
So
on.
then maybe let me get the 3 Narutos first, and then I'll fuck with
Hold on a second. I could be thinking of the wrong guy.
Okay. And you know something else while you're looking that up, in the spirit of lines that you don't collect, and I think I shared this with y'all, but I did experience some FOMO. I watched Mad Hatter review the
guy. Like, what is that?
Is that dude? Does he have a new figure that just came out a couple years ago?
Who? Mad Hatter? Oh, so Shikamaru, yeah, he just came out, but the faceplates on those, a lot of people say they dropped the ball on that because the eyes are a little far apart and it looks a little funny. But there is at least like half. It affects half of the faceplates, but the other half is okay. Chris is saying Shikamaru is on sale on Ami right now, but Ami is crazy.
Yeah,
Ami is crazy right now.
Is it crazy? Shout out to Brad and shout out to Rick because they both hit me up. They immediately threw the bat signal in the sky and were like, yo, Storm Arena Ken is on Ami right now. Pre-order, go. And I went and that shit was like $30. And I was like, yes, we in there. Let's do it. And then when they hit me, they were like shipping TBD.
Yeah, that shipping would probably cost you like $40 or $50, which is awful.
Yeah, but the figure was 30, and then shipping, if I just did that one, came to almost $50. It was like $48.
Yeah.
And I was like, get fucked, because the figure's only $30.
But people are saying Shikamaru is $50 on Amazon right now. J. Michael Johnson said it just now.
That's not bad.
But I mean, the shit was like $200 domestically, wasn't it?
Who?
Shikamaru?
The Ken and Ryu. I mean.
Oh, okay.
You can get Ken for like $70-$80 domestically. Yes, currently aftermarket, secondary market.
Yes, way.
So let me work backwards on what I was saying. So yes, I'll circle back and get Shikamaru. Let me get the Naruto's first. Speaking about lines that we don't collect, but we kind of watch but don't fuck with. I was watching Mad Hatter review the HasLab Ecto 1. And even though I saw that HasLab, and even though I was like, I knew that shit was going to get funded and people were going to buy multiples so that they could have the one from the first movie and the second movie, because Ghostbusters fans go hard for that property. I did not back that HasLab, and I experienced some serious FOMO because I didn't know that it was going to come out as good looking and as well functioning with the LEDs and the sound chip and everything else as it did. Shout out to Mad Hatter Reviews. I don't think we really shout out his channel or whatever on here a lot, but I did watch that review and he was hyped just handling it. And I immediately picked up on FOMO watching his review because that looks super, super solid.
Yeah, I'm not. That's definitely one of those properties to me where it's just like, all right, yeah, I don't need anything from Ghostbusters, but even back when they first showed that off at I think it was
San Diego. I thought you guys saw it. Didn't you interact with it at San Diego?
Well, yeah, but I think the first time that they showed it off was at Toy Fair, if I'm not mistaken, in New York, or at least it was New York Comic Con. It was definitely in New York the first time they showed it off, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was Toy Fair. But when I saw it there, I thought that was one of the best things of the whole entire show, and I was like, "Damn, this shit is super duper nice." And it crossed my mind for a split second just because it was so nice, but I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna play myself and start opening up to another line." But
you really know what it is, and this is so. I was watching him do his thing. I was watching him take out the figures of them in the Ghostbuster 2 suits, and I was still like, "All right, that's cool." When he fucking got me, brother, is when he put the Ecto 1 on display and had the lights and all of that shit on, and he displayed the 6-inch scale Mondo Ghostbusters from the animated real Ghostbusters in front of it, bruh.
Gotcha.
Hook, line, and sinker. I was like, how did I pass on? Because you know what? I'm not the biggest Ghostbusters fan, but I really fucked with that animated, the cartoon of the Ghostbusters. And
their Ecto one was pretty much the same as the
pretty much
movie
identical
one or whatever.
I looked in the movie.
Okay.
Pretty much identical.
Wow.
And
Wow.
but seeing them again, if that was a Ghostbusters that you mess with, because I liked coming up in that era of like the shonen shit, right? P, where like your Voltrons and your Power Rangers and all your members of your team have like a different color, and you're able to identify them with like the different looks. Putting Ghostbusters in that type of vibe where they all had a different color suit and different looks and personalities. You had the blonde guy, the black guy, the fat guy, the whatever guy.
Big fan over here, David.
Yeah. So seeing that in front of the Ecto One, I was like, yeah, that's pretty fucking fire. But alas, it would be too expensive to head down that road now, getting everything.
Did he have? He said he had both versions, right?
Yeah, he didn't buy two, but he did buy the deluxe, the like highest tier version where you get the pieces and the parts to make the first one and the second one.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. But yes, so not a big fan of Mondo. This is making it all full circle. Not a big fan of Mondo for the Masters of the Universe 2000X or 200X, whatever. But I do kind of regret now passing on those animated Ghostbusters because that cartoon really does hold a special place in my heart. And I guess one of my bigger FOMOs of the year is passing on that Ecto One because I just think having really dope representation of 6-inch scaled vehicles as I'm looking at his tank over your shoulder, it's something that I never thought we would have in our collections, and seeing a lot of companies take those on has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Another thing for me is probably Gargoyles because I love the cartoon, but I didn't buy not one of those NECA figures.
So listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. While you're in your recovery, if you have a Ross in your area, and I will help you out because I'm a friend who's finding himself still frequently in Ross, get the NECA figures at Ross because they have pretty much all of them except for Lexington. You can get them all now for $16 at Ross. And
wow, okay.
If you need them and if you want to fuck with them, because they are, in my opinion, good figures, they're cool. And I see somebody already saying, Boog not buying the Gargoyles, the line is dead. Or somebody said, actually, I read that wrong. Boog not buying the Gargoyles line is why it died. Hilarious. But you know what? I'm cool with the Gargoyles line dying because they made it through all the main characters. The only person they didn't do was Macbeth. And so to the point now, I will get these for you and they'll be a gift from me to you. I will go hunt down the Gargoyles for you because I want you to have them in your collection, because I was going to circle back and get another set of them because no, listen to me, P. This is going to make sense. I was going to go back and get another set of the Gargoyles because at Home Depot, they have this spray paint that sprays like a stone texture when you spray paint it, and it's like great. And people use it to spray like flower pots and other shit to give it that rock texture. And I was going to buy another cheap set and then just spray them with that rock texture shit and put them in the poses that they do during the day when they're the stone.
Hey, don't get the Home Depot version of that. Go to Lowe's. There's another one at Lowe's. It's Krylon, I think, called Textured Spray. Get that one because the one at Lowe's, the viscosity of like the particles in it are huge. They're like what's the easy way to put this? Like the other one at Lowe's is like sand on a beach, whereas this one is like 10 times bigger. It's huge. It looks terrible because I remember when I was heavy into Dusty's production, my painted versions had that same textured paint, but I used the really fine one from Lowe's, and then that they actually discontinued that paint in the middle of the pandemic. And like because of the supply chain and everything during the pandemic, like I didn't even know for like months afterwards, so it was impossible to find that paint. So I went shopping around for tons of different like textured paints, and I know the exact one you're talking about, and it's ass. Don't use it.
Okay. So go to Lowe's. By the way, we're not sponsored by Lowe's, but Lowe's, if you want to fuck with us, we are the number
I'd rather
one.
be sponsored by Lowe's than Home Depot.
We're the number one customizing channel on YouTube. So Lowe's, holla at us.
I now that you say that though, that piques my interest for like doubling up on some more characters and maybe having some victims of Grey Gargoyle or something.
Oh,
like
nice,
that too,
yeah.
And this
could work.
paint that we're talking about would be the perfect thing to do it for, because it really does make things have like this crazy stone texture, which is really cool. But doing that, gargoyles was high on my list. The only thing is that the gargoyles, some of them come, you have to, the way they did it was actually smart. You have to buy, again, I know people hate when I say shit like this. It was smart from a corporate standpoint, where you would buy one figure and it would come with the splayed out wings, and you would have to buy another figure that came with the down draped wings that make it look like a cape.
Yeah, so they did like a DLC type
deal. Exactly. And so that would be the only thing with doing the whole like turn them to stone idea, is that it takes up a lot of real estate on a shelf to put them out. But anyway, I'll start getting those for you, because at $16 you gotta have them, bro.
You'll try to get me in fucking trouble.
I will say, as much as my biggest critique and point of concern with that whole line is like how lean they all looked, but covering them in that stone texture would really fill in a lot of that like deep muscular texture and stuff, and it might even make them look smoother. So
I'm gonna do it as a proof of concept and show you what one looks like, because again, they're everywhere, bro. Like I was at a Ross the other day, and it's like they keep restocking them, like Demona, Bronx, Brooklyn. Like I've seen Ross has every one of them except for Xanatos and Lexington. They have all the other ones can be found. All right, I know we were trying to be quick. I'm gonna step away for 1 second while P maybe talks about what are we doing?
October.
Because I want to show you something and see if you fuck with it. I'll be right back.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Take it away, MP.
Yeah, so the results are in after long deliberation amongst our judges. We have finally picked the top 3 photos for October. If you've been watching the podcast since October started, you know we love to make a large spectacle when announcing the winners and just celebrating October in general. And that's what we're going to be doing next week. Next week will be our huge October show, where we will not only reveal the first, second, and third place winners of the event, but we will also be going over some of our favorite photos from the event. And not only that, we will be doing call-ins again. And we'd love to hear from everybody that participated in October. We'd love to hear some of your favorite themes, or some stories of like days that you cut it super close, or maybe even some themes that you skipped that you went back and redid, or whatever. So every year we do this. It's super fun. I know we used to do call-ins a lot during like after shows and stuff like years ago, but I think October is a great time to bring that kind of stuff back. So if you participated in October and you'd like to call in and share your story, next week is the time to do it. We'll be promoting it on our Instagrams and stuff, just so people don't forget. But we're super excited. There was a lot of great entries this year. A lot of people put in multiple great entries, so it was very hard to decide first, second, and third, because on multiple occasions we were looking at different placements and we're like, oh, this person already placed, so it's pretty great. But yeah, definitely Look forward to that next week. In the past, we've done Discord. We won't do that right now. We'll just put a link out, and then you'll just wait in a waiting room where we are right now. And it'll be super easy. You don't have to sign up for Discord. You don't have to join a server. You don't have to do any of that stuff. We'll just put out a link. It'll be in the description next week. And then just be patient, and we will get to you and your call, and you'll be able to share your story with the rest of us. While we wait for David to come back, Boog, we did have a super chat, and it was directed at you. It was from Adrian Glasgow 4222. Random Boog, I just sold OG Toy Biz Silver Surfer and forgot he had magnets in his feet to stick to the board. He says we were spoiled. Hope all is well.
You know what? I totally forgot about it.
That's crazy.
I didn't.
I forgot that he had the magnets. Wow. Shit.
I did. I still. That is actually. Who said this? Who was that super chat?
Adrian Glasgow.
Shout out to you. That is actually still the board that I use today, because I actually had it painted. I sent it in to the customizer friend of mine called Dino, and he uses automotive chrome paint, and he chromed out my surfboard, and he chromed out a silver. No, he just no. I don't use that Silver Surfer anymore, but he did chrome out the board. So now what I do whenever Hasbro puts out a new Silver Surfer, I always get some of those little mini magnets and I put them in the peg holes so that I continue to use the newest Silver Surfer, but with that board with the magnetic base, because it's my favorite base. It looks really good. But it's funny.
The new Silver Surfer is very, very nice.
You know, I didn't get that one because I felt like it's the same one as one of the ones we just got, right? Is it the same one?
Yes and no.
From Walgreens.
Yeah, not. I mean, it's the first pinless Surfer we've received.
Well, you know my love-hate thing about pins, and if we
I know, but yes, the first pinless one we had, and the finish on it is definitely the best we've received as well. So it's got two things going on.
All right. So I wanted to show you just a couple things on camera that you and I have been talking about offline. One other quick thing. I don't know if a lot of people have started getting this yet, but I forgot this got sent to me today. Going back to the Mattel Masters of the Universe, New Eternia, Despera. I know that she's out. She's new. I don't think that she's hit stores yet. I was actually really surprised to see that this came in. This is Princess Adora, aka She-Ra, when she was kind of like brainwashed, and before she knew she was She-Ra, and before she knew she was Adam / He-Man's sister, she was like Despera and like the main general for the Horde and for Hordak. So this figure's always been kind of cool. So anyway, if you are a collector of the Masterverse line, be on the lookout because she should be hitting stores relatively soon. Okay. One thing that, speaking in that same vein of Masters of the Universe, a couple months ago, I had said to you and Rick, I was like, yo, Mattel Creations is releasing an Origins like 40-year anniversary 2-pack that has Swiftwind and She-Ra in it. And they're releasing a 6-inch scaled Pegasus. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, I think I'm going to get it. And I'm going to repaint it and just tweak it and make it into a Aragon for my Valkyrie. And you were like, what Valkyrie do we even have? And then I was like, well, I still use the Valkyrie that was with, I don't know, was it the Hulkbuster? The big buff Valkyrie, the old one? So I still use her, right? So anyway, long story short, Mattel Creations, I don't know if this sale is still going on, but they had like a 30% off sale. And I was able to get that 2-pack for like $23, bruh. So I was like, no-brainer. So it came the other day. This is the Swiftwind. I don't have the wings pegged in properly, but bruh, this is it next to a modern, let me put them feet to feet. This is the scale and how it scales with a modern 6-inch Legends body. And so
Yeah,
the
that's
cool
not
thing,
bad. I say, yeah, that's not bad.
yeah, so I went and bought the paints today to paint it. The cool thing is none of this is attached because I took it off to see if it would come off. This comes off. So you literally have just the horse's head. And Aragon in the comics has this same exact crest on his head.
Mm.
And all of this shit comes off so that I can paint. Ugh, sorry, doing this on camera is crazy. All of this comes off so I can paint the saddle and paint the hair, because I'm gonna paint the hair white, paint the tail white. And when you take off all this saddle shit, you end up with just a basic white horse.
That's a Bonington.
Nice.
That's a Rapidash. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so perfect 6-inch scale Pegasus. Everything comes off enough and is adjustable enough so that I can paint the wings white. And then I'm gonna just do some dry brush on them to bring out the details and the feathers. Aragon's shit is pretty basic, and the saddle comes in 2 parts, so that the saddle is gold. So once it's done, I'll show you guys how it comes out. But having in my Asgardian display, having and this horse is pretty well articulated, bro. Like the legs splay out. It's got like ratchet joints in the legs. Not too bad. I don't know if you would want to fuck with this for like I know a lot of people are still like trying to figure out the perfect horse for their Ghost Rider, the cowboy one. I don't know if you would want to rock with this for this because this is sculpted on, but I'll let you guys know how the progress goes because I got paint to do the hooves, paint to do the tail and the mane, and then I'm gonna do all of this in gold, and then I'm gonna do the wings in white, and it should be pretty good to go.
I could definitely see us in a new Valkyrie at some point. I
Horses
feel like I heard Dwight or somebody kind of mention bigger animal sidekicks and mention a horse or something.
Yeah, it's
really
coming. It is interesting that they chose, because in my opinion, had they just waited, they could have released the Cowboy Ghost Rider with the horse in a 2-pack and did it under the Marvelous Riders or Legendary Riders line, and then just ran it back and did the horse with a re-release of Black Knight. Did the horse again with what's the other knight, and he's like wears a death mask. He was in like a vault box set from Comic-Con.
Dread
Knight. You could have released him with his black horse with the wing, and then you could have did Aragon, and then because we still need a new Valkyrie, a new comic Valkyrie, and so that's 4 different times that you could have used that horse mold in a 2-pack. And it's just because now how will they do it so that we can get the white horse? I think his name is Vengeance. That goes with the Cowboy Ghost Rider. Are we going to have to buy that horse separate as like an individual thing? That's weird.
Right. It's definitely about 4 or 5 horse sidekicks that I could think of in Marvel. They could definitely get a good usage.
Did you end up doing this yet? Putting the
no, I never got the Phoenix that comes with that splayed out Phoenix Force.
Touche. Yeah,
I do have Rachel. Yeah, I have the Dark Phoenix and I have Rachel. But I've been trying to catch that other Phoenix on sale for a while. I just haven't.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get her on sale. She I don't think she ever hit sale prices on Amazon. And one other thing I wanted to show you guys before we jump, because while I don't know if this figure would have made, I told you I circled back and got another Psylocke, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you told me you asked if any of us needed it, and I just knew that you would take it if nobody
because I think I am going to do this Gamerverse display, And so I know that we're going to get another single carded, but I guess I'm impatient. So I did one for my X-Men display and one for Gamerverse. Anyway, I don't know if this would have made my top 10 figures of the year, but I opened this up recently and I literally, bro, was like cheesing and smiling the whole time I put this shit together. Did you get this?
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet.
Man, the way that they constructed this fucking chair was so cool. And like I was cheesing and smiling the whole time I put it together because it is a really well constructed like chair. The base is good. I know it sounds stupid to be gassed over a chair.
Not dumb at all.
But I really enjoyed this and putting it together, and it's going to look really dope in your display to have Kang. Something I did forget and was really bummed when I opened this. I was like, hell yeah, now I can like have my little council of Kangs and I can go, let me go dig out my other Kangs because I think I have 2 of them because I saw the other heads in the package and I forgot.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Yep.
Yeah. I love this faceplate technology because it's cool, but it was a kick in the nuts because I was like, shit, I forgot that he has this and I can't do multiple variations.
Yeah, you would have to buy multiples of that version, which
yes, in the throne at $59 each.
Right.
And but this is a really cool Kang. I hope that they do circle back and give us the Council of Kangs and that they do find a way for us to get those other heads. Because this, I also held out on getting this because I just knew it was going to go on their end of year Hasbro Pulse sale that they actually did not do this year, which is kind of crazy. They normally do that sale where stuff is marked off that's like sat for like between 30 and 40%, and they did not have that sale this year. So I ended up paying full price for this.
Yeah, they probably took a hit with the tariffs and all of that, and it was like, fuck that.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, I just went and grabbed some stuff that I was messing with today, and I really, really, really like this Kang. Again, was not pressed to get him, but having him in this throne, the different faces, made this really cool. Again, don't know if it would have made my top 10, but I think this was a figure that a lot of people passed on because they already had it, and they didn't feel like paying the premium just to have the throne. Open yours up and let me know what you think when you get a chance.
I'm gonna definitely open it. All right. We will be back next week for extended broadcast because it's going to take us quite a while to go through everything. So, like P said, it will be an opportunity for people to call in and kick it, and we look forward to that. All right, we get up out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the comments. And
speaking of, I want to make sure we don't.
Yeah. Personal. NOL. Big shout out.
Shout it out.
That's it. He just put up some hands, baby. Let's go.
All right.
This is not a super chat, but I do want to read this because I agree. Tyree said, "I wish Pancho would make pink or purple Dusties for Nightcrawler."
I have pink Dusties. I've put them up for sale before, but wait, did I? I don't know. I don't think anybody bought them.
I don't think I've ever seen any pink or purple Dusties.
Oh, I have pink ones for sure.
If you did some purple joints for Nightcrawler, sir.
Yeah, but
sir, yes.
I feel like for Nightcrawler.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, go ahead.
In the comics with the whole like Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, whatever, is he being his regular self in terms of using his power set that way, teleporting and shit?
Wait, that Spider-Man Nightcrawler?
Yeah, isn't it Nightcrawler in a Spider-Man suit or something?
Yeah,
like
the
that?
figure that came out.
Yeah, I think that was I don't think that was a long-running thing. I think that may have been like a one-shot.
Okay, all right.
But I think he did have the powers, but I don't think that's still happening.
Well, so it's Nightcrawler became Spider-Man. It wasn't like
Yeah, they were doing like. I think that was connected to like that Sinister run where like he mixed people and it was some crazy shit going on.
Okay, all right.
So I'm sure he was using BAMF and stuff also. But anyway, like I was saying, like I thought about doing purple ones for Nightcrawler. People have asked me for Nightcrawler stuff before, but I just feel like the current design of the Dusties I have right now for sale don't really don't really complement Nightcrawler as much as like a brand new set would. So I don't know. But
this was the little base that came with the
okay,
select Nightcrawler, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe you could, replicate something like that.
And I bought something
probably a little more encompassing, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like more smoke around it.
Yeah, I'd have to go find it, and maybe I'll have it on the next podcast. But I have something that was like a cool set of like these purple smoke clouds from some import company that I use as BAMFs, and they look really, really cool.
Nice.
I'd have to go dig them out and let you see what they look like.
Hell yeah.
All right, we out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell on there for notifications. And until next time, peace.
Peace. See you guys next week.
I should have a video out tomorrow. A pretty long video, I guess.
Hell
like
yeah.
15 minutes. All right.
You got to run.
Yeah, I got some people coming over.
All right, cool. I think I'm about to go watch Wicked with my wife because I love her.
Oh, I want to watch that. But
yeah, your wife is like hiding behind the camera with a gun out right now.
Yeah, come on over, P. We'll make room for you on the couch.